This is a ClassicCuts exclusive.
Hello YouTube, this is Andre Brown reporting live.
Let's get into it, man. I'm about to show you guys how to actually give somebody an edge up with the curve. Bear with me, I'm gonna only do this edge up with one hand and I'm gonna try to go as slow as possible. So first thing I'm gonna do is make sure we knock out the line that's closest to the ear. Make sure that's straight. Once you have that line straight, it'll be way easier for you to tell whether or not how thick or how wide you want your curve to actually be. So I'll definitely just knock that one on out first. Notice that I'm going real slow and real steady and only going back probably 2 inches or an inch at most, and going right back forward. If you go too far back and just really pull all the way back at one point in time, what you're gonna end up doing is cutting your client or cutting yourself, making yourself bleed. Next thing you're gonna do is knock out that line in the front. How deep or how thin you do the line is going to determine how deep or thick your curve should be. So this line is pretty important to let you know just how thick your curve is going to actually come out.
This is a ClassicCuts exclusive.
Now you start on your curve. Basically from the line that you did on the side, you could pretty much tell that you're basically gonna just connect the dots. Start from the front and just connect from both of the sides that you just made. That way it's way more easier. There's no way you can really mess up because all you're doing is curving to the lines that you just created. You could go either way also. I just so happen I want to go from the top just because I always just so happen to go to the top, but it really doesn't matter. But all you're basically going to do is connect the lines. Actually, I went from the top, I'm guessing, just to make sure that my box doesn't end up getting small. So if I go from the bottom to the top, my box is still there because I started from where my box is to leave as much hair as possible. You don't want that part to be too small.
This is a ClassicCuts exclusive.
You should only use the corner of your trimmers. You shouldn't use the whole thing to do your curve. You should use it as if it's a pencil. And just draw the curve on pretty much. Just connect the dots. And only use probably about an inch of the trimmer just to do the curve. You shouldn't use the whole complete trimmer, because then you're going to end up getting a box based off the shape of the trimmer. Lastly, when you feel like you're done with the curve, you're basically going to make that line for your bar just to make sure the edge up is pretty crisp. This is what's going to really make that curve pop. Just make that nice crispy bar line. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. There you have it, a nice curve video. If you have any questions, always contact me at Classified Keys on Twitter. And I'm out.